Instagram @lina, Facebook Lina, dan subscribe channel ini ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, good morning. How are you today? How's your life? Hope you have a good day. My name is Miss Lina. My student number is 2590-27. I'm from TBITC, and today I have a podcast with one of student at a senior high school in Pekalongan. And we will talk about learning activities in this pandemic era. Okay? You're watching. During the COVID-19 pandemic that hit the various parts of the world, including Indonesia, has changed the way of daily activities in the society and changing various rules from the government to tighten prevention rules COVID-19, including in education. The learning process has changed drastically from face-to-face learning to distance learning. This learning model has been running for almost 2 years. So, does this kind of learning model affect the condition and learning process of students? Okay, on this occasion, I'm with one of the senior high school student in Pekalongan. Please introduce yourself.
Oke, selamat pagi. Halo, nama saya Elisa Fana, biasa dipanggil Nana. Saya kelas 11 di SMA 3 Pekalongan. Hari ini saya akan sedikit bercerita atau sharing-sharing terkait tentang pembelajaran daring pada masa COVID-19 ini, Kak.
Okay, hello, how are you today?
Halo Kak, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good, okay. Today I want to talk with you a little bit about your learning activities in this pandemic. Is learning activities at your school done face to face?
So from the beginning of grade 10, the learning activity at my school is carried out online. But for these several weeks, it has been done face to face. But it is still limited. Jadi dari awal kelas 10 aku udah menjadi siswa daring yang belum pernah tatap muka sama sekali, Kak.
Oh, it means that as long as you are in high school, there is more online learning, right?
Yes, that's right. There is not even any other activity during this online learning. Jadi kegiatannya ya hanya seputar pembelajaran biasa saja. Tidak ada kegiatan lain karena itu merupakan kebijakan dari sekolah kami.
Okay, so what do you think?
Of course, I don't like this situation. It's really boring. Masa SMA yang seharusnya katanya masa yang paling indah itu belum kami rasakan sama sekali karena memang dari awal kita masuk itu kita sudah daring kayak gitu. Yang paling parahnya aku jadi nggak bisa ketemu sama teman-temanku satu kelas sendiri, apalagi teman-temanku satu sekolah seperti itu. Kecuali kalau memang kita mengadakan acara untuk kumpul sendiri. But it's really hard. Not all of my friends can join, so it's like in a circle.
Yeah. What about the learning system itself?
For the learning system, we use several supporting platforms such as WhatsApp group, Zoom, Classroom, Google Meet, and YouTube. Also the school website for some assignment. Lebih banyaknya sih biasanya lewat WhatsApp group atau pakai Google Classroom kayak gitu, Kak. Kalau enggak nanti guru itu meminta kita melihat materi pembelajaran itu dari YouTube. Nanti guru yang mengampu mapel itu mengirimkan link untuk kita melihatnya. Terus kita biasanya dimintai untuk membuat rangkuman kalau sudah dikumpulkan melalui Google Classroom. Untuk Zoom itu biasanya ketika kalau mapelnya itu harus ada tugas seperti presentasi seperti itu. Kadang juga nanti disuruh bikin video-video yang harus diunggah di YouTube.
Okay. So your learning is only about watching videos and then making assignments. In your opinion, is this a kind of learning effective?
I don't think it's effective.
Why?
Yeah, because the main problem is that I can't fully understand the material explained. Then I'm lazy to study because I can focus and feel bored. The kind of learning is really boring. Sometimes when I have to attend class, my mother has called me for asking help. Jadi ketika saya sedang ada tugas dan itu harus deadline, harus juga kalau di rumah harus juga disuruh sama ibu atau disuruh sama keluarga untuk ini itu, jadi agak sedikit kesal aja.
Okay, I understand. How you ever tried to protest to the teacher with teaching?
So far, no one has protest because we are also afraid. Terkadang hanya sebatas sambat aja atau sharing-sharing sama teman lain.
Okay. But I think if you really cannot afford it, maybe you can try to talk it over with the teacher in a good way. So later you find a solution together with the teacher.
Thanks for the advice. Maybe next time we can try it.
Okay, in your opinion, what are media interesting to use in online learning? So for teachers and students can be enthusiastic and actively participating in learning.
Kalau menurut saya lebih baik itu menggunakan media atau e-learning karena di situ memiliki banyak fitur. Jadi melalui platform itu kita bisa mengerjakan banyak hal. Terus kalau untuk pembelajaran sehari-hari, menurut saya lebih harus baik kalau pembelajarannya itu melalui Zoom meeting karena kalau menggunakan Zoom itu kita masih ada interaksi antara guru sama murid. Jadi guru itu tahu mana murid yang aktif, mana murid yang pasif seperti itu. Terus walaupun sih boros di kuota Kak, tapi setidaknya kan kita kayak tatap muka langsung, walaupun memang dalam kenyataannya itu hanya dalam bentuk virtual saja, tidak seperti yang menggunakan WhatsApp atau Google Classroom. Jangankan aktif, kadang kalau ada tugas pakai WhatsApp saja saya sambil main HP atau saya ada kegiatan lain lah kayak gitu Kak.
So your learning activities feels more real even though it's actually done online, right? Okay, last but not least question from me. If next semester learning still has to be done with online, what kind of learning do you expect?
I hope that doesn't happen. I'm too tired and bored of this online learning, but if this has to be implemented, I hope that learning is more innovative, interactive, and teacher can guide us more because, to be honest, this kind of learning it's very difficult.
Okay, keep the spirit to seek knowledge. You can definitely get through this, and hopefully this pandemic will end soon. So we can carry on with our normal activities. Thank you for coming and sharing your story on this podcast. Nice to meet you, Nah.
Amin, thank you Kak. Nice to meet you too Kak.
Okay, maybe that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stay safe and stay healthy, guys. Yeah.